Samba, 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 basics. Okay, bend to knee, one heel on the floor, one heel is off the floor, knees together, ankles together. Okay, so we're gonna focus on the figure eight, but in this position, two knee bend now. Now we charge our left hip going forward, side, back, and from here we're going to the high hip with a slight lift. Forward, side, back. Forward, side, back. Forward, side, figure eight. Now we put timing here. We charge one, and a little bit faster here will be A2 for the samba. A3, A4, A1, A2, A3, A4. Use left hip to activate your right hip. 1, A2, A3, A4. Now in Samba, it's slightly different than in other dances. You can use help of your knee straightening to make that hip going a little bit faster. So I'll demonstrate, like for example, if you look at this knee, as I'm doing circle with my hip here, I can use pushing from the foot and knee straightening to throw that knee a little bit faster at a little bit speed. But don't forget to do your standing leg as well. 1, A2, A3, A4. Change leg. Go. A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6, A7, A8. Excellent. So the same apply to the side position. So one knee slightly soft, one knee is straight. So right leg heel off the floor, heel towards the floor, left heel is down. So now we charge your left hip first. 1, so doing figure eight, but in Samba. 1, 1, and drifting up. A2, A3, A4, maintain continuous hip motion. A6, A7, A8, A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6, A7, A8. Please notice the activity of the knee. So the knees, they're not always straight, not always bent. They always bend straight, and they participate in our figure eight movement. So your hips is your engine, and it's supposed to, your hips are never supposed to stop, and creating that beautiful samba rhythm. But you see your knees participating in it. So when my hip is going forward, knee slightly bent. Now hip going side, knee already start to straight. Knee going back, hip going back, knee almost totally straight. But don't try to lock it. It's like kind of straight. Now from here also, sometimes I even soften this leg slightly to achieve a little bit more action here. Hip going forward, side, back. So your knees are also supporting that figure eight type of motion. Now on upper body, make sure you have a strong counterbalance. Yes. So let's go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Change leg. The same idea on other leg. So we charge hips. So remember, when you dance samba, you have a two hip actions, two hips, right hip and left, both hip doing a circular circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Remember also to keep the right angles for the feet. So feet slightly open. As you roll your hip, don't allow this foot to do a swiveling action. Just keep it there as it is. Remember also your knees are going bend straight, bend straight, bend straight. And also there is a little bit tip. If your hip doesn't want to go forward here, you have to use your tummy contraction here. So between your rib cage and hip, you can squeeze, and this hip will go more forward. But don't stop in this position. Immediately send it back, side and back. And repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4. And in your body should be slightly like a rocking feeling. Yeah, a little bit rocking feeling. 2, 3, 4. So next level, how to move legs. For example, if I'm doing this rocking feel here, if I put a little bit more weight over this leg and keep doing that circle, it will slightly slip my leg or can redirect my leg backward, or let's say in Batofog, I want to go slightly forward. Got it? So do this exercise. Charge your hip. Now this hip will activate your leg. Yeah, go. 1 and 2. Got it? So your hips controlling the legs. Now let's go through the basic movements to see how we can use hip action for the samba. So remember, your hips is your musical instrument. So you're gonna play a music with hip. Now you have your tummy muscles and rib cage to support this movement. You have your legs to make it bigger, more, but make sure the action is always with you. So not only we're doing this, or not only we're doing rib cage, or bouncing with the knees, the hip action, this circling motion, that figure eight, the same as we practice in our Ramba Cha-Cha, should be in Samba as well. Okay, so let's go through the basic move. Let's say if we want to do side to side, like in Ramba we have figure eight, 2 straight legs. We work on our figure eight, the same as in Samba, but our standing leg will be bent. How to change weights? We're gonna charge our hip forward, side, back, and that rotary move with the knee should push you to other side. So you need to use your hip action to change weight. A1, A2. Not only we pushing from the legs, we're using hip to redirect our body. So in this sense, you always are gonna have a nice music as you dance. So your body has become a musical instrument. A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6. So you notice here JJ, she has a still beautiful action as she changed and has already rhythm. Okay, very good. What's next? Let's say if we want to do a whisk, which is next movement. So we'll end here. Now we need to, in whisk, take this leg back and then now cross here. Then you go side, back, cross. But now how are we going to do it with body actions, with hip actions? So we will try to use principle the same as we did in Cha-Cha Ramba. Let our hips control the leg. So let's start like this. For exercise, we're going to lift high hip, circle figure eight. Now on the right leg, we have another figure eight here, circle, and let the circle invite this leg from above the knee, this way, in. The same as we did in Ramba Cha-Cha. Remember we had this exercise? In Samba is the same, it just has this standing leg bend. And now from here, see this hip back guiding this leg backward. Step back, ball, and now here you're gonna have a sense of figure eight. So this hip do a beautiful circle here, small circle, and as a result of it, this circle will activate this leg. And then as we're landing, we're gonna use very big circle here to land. We're not gonna just land with the hip back, we're actually landing with the hip forward, and that hip forward starts before you land. Yeah, and now from here I will use this circle to activate this leg. With a little bit power. Now keep using this circle to land. As you land here, use this hip for this leg to invite, to come in. Now from here, as you're going back, never think leg go back. Think always hip going back. Hip, so this hip guiding this leg to come in. Now your right hip, by lifting and doing that circle, will send the leg behind you. And in this case, try to go a little bit behind the corner if you could. Here with a slightly open hip. And now as hip more opening, it bring your leg in. And now as you land already in the air, you're doing that circle. Now from here, use this circle to place the other leg to the side. One and two. One and two. One and two. One and two. So the only way to have a beautiful hip actions in Samba when you do a steps is if your hips create a step. Not like this. This is not good. Leg, then hip, leg, then hip. So then you will end up doing only legs. If you use your hips to create a step, so let's say if we dance, we already, without say, we are already creating our hip circles, actions already there. And now this action will guide our legs. Like our legs are super dependent on our hip action, which is doing beautiful figure eight. Yes? Clear or not?
Yeah.
Or confusing? Okay, let's just take some bunch of basic moves and make them better. Let's take Volta, for example. And what is the step of Volta? Is go ball of the foot to the side, ball flat, across. Ball, ball flat, ball, ball flat. Now, we remember we have, bye, see you. Now, we're going to use our hip actions to place our legs. What does it mean? So I need to place my left foot to the side, right? Of course, I can just take my leg there, but then you end up moving legs, having no action, no musicality, very tight muscles. We don't want that. So we're going to use opposite hip circle to place that foot out. So we'll do something. Let's do like as an exercise 3 times. 1, 2, and on 3, I'm there with my ball of the foot. Now from here, I need to put this leg across. So I have choice. Either I just crossing like that, we don't want to do that, or I will use my other hip to invite this leg in. But remember, in Volta, we don't put heel down, so heel is up. So make sure heel is not down, heel is up. So now use this circle, hip circle, to bring this leg across. And now from here, as I'm landing, already in the air, before my heel touching the floor, even before my knee bends, because knees also being controlled by the hip action, I use my hip action here, circle, and that circle become a step. This circle become this step. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now, the speed of the circles is a little bit different. When we say is a little bit faster. When we say hold beat is a little bit slower, but it's the same idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes? Now, for example, let's take maybe what Cruzado walk. If you do Cruzado walk, so what is Cruzado walk? Cruzado walk is basically we're going walk, walk, cha, cha, cha. So it's, everybody know the steps. So it's very simple. But how to have a beautiful actions and relate to our hips and legs? What moving first? What moving second? So let's we stay slightly diagonally forward. Let's say we stay here. The good exercise: bend your standing leg, keep your right leg straight, beautiful, flat shoulders here, counterbalance, and now try just to rock. Let's see if you can just in this position already produce a figure eight type of motion to rock. So that will be number one goal, rocking. So you have a one circle on the right hip, one circle on the left. Yes. Now, as you rock and as you start your movement from the opposite hip, this hip lifting, making a circle, up, 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 and going forward. Now, this circle will invite this leg to come under you, and also by rotating back, this hip still guiding the front leg. So, and as you arrive, because of that hip, you start going into the another figure eight. So the hip circle, hip figure eight, guiding the legs. 1, 2. And because of the structure of the movement is going forward, you will have to exaggerate stomach muscles to let that hip come more forward to invite that leg in stronger. So when you do side to side, you don't need to do that much, but for the forward, you need it. Plus, you don't want to, as the knee going straight, you don't want to jump. So you have to a little bit activate more stomach, but not just, not this is not enough. The hips should complete the full range of figure eight. And we always start from the back hip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, if you want to do lockstep, the same as in cha-cha-cha I was explaining to you. If we just simply on the straight legs, trying to change weight forward and back, just change weight here. And if we do our figure eight, and as this figure eight, we try to, using that figure eight to just shuffle forward, that's already become, in a way, lockstep. And if we keep our foot on the ball of the foot, you'll see that's become a lockstep with the beautiful action. So lockstep is nothing else as a figure eight motion of the hip. Yeah, so Samba and Cha-Cha, the same lockstep idea. So let's do cruzado walk. Walk, walk, lockstep. 7, 8, go, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Hips guiding your step. Very good. So knowing those basic ideas, how can we apply it into our competitive work? So let's take the piece of our routine and I'll demonstrate how we can make it better. So let's do first beginning, no actions, just flat hips. Okay, no actions. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have zigzag 5, 6, 7, 8. No actions. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this is a just step. Now we have to make this routine alive, make the music sound through our body. So we're gonna use a lot of hip action. So even before we start, we are already activating hips. Now from here, hip, hip. 1, 2, 3, 4. I forgot routine, of course. So yeah. 7, 8, using hip action. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now from here, when we do zigzag, of course we're gonna use our hip action. 1, also using hips. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now for batucadas, the same idea. So we're gonna use front hip to invite our leg. And hip action. 1, 2, hip, hip, hip. So when using hips is